Boosts your muscle recovery and your mood with purse. Gives you toxoplasmosis to increase your test. Are cats the most fit pet? I spent the vast majority of my life pretending to be retarded. To the point that this state has become natural to me. Bro, why are you so sad all the time? My literal brain. Takes child's blood without consent. Appears randomly out of the desert. I'm not here to free slaves. Manipulates local economy with magic. Hits on single moms. Encourages illegal gambling. Steals child. Would you rather have $30 million or 30 million loyal friends? The duck am I gon' do with 30 million friends? Yes. First night with my new Tesla robot. My friends after I explain my kinks to them in great detail. Please say psych. Officer, show me proof this phone is yours. The only photo of myself that I accidentally took 2 years ago. Trade offer. I receive. You receive. Me. Young. Naive. I hope something good happens. Me. Now. I hope whatever bad thing happens is at least funny. You've heard of the gay agenda. Now get ready for the transmission. When employers want 10 years experience before you turn 20. When you see an officer and intrusive thoughts hit. That is a great looking gun. Possibly the worst coloring book ever made. Every British pub got that one bloke like this in the corner as a permanent fixture. Everything in this picture is now in your pocket. Me pulling up to the Nerf war after finding my dad's Glock. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't gone to therapy since your dad died. Holy shit, Spider-Man. A real life moment between my boyfriend and I. I got 2 tickets to paradise. My bed and blankies. Don't eat them hot wings from Dollar Tree. Don't like my driving? Stay off the sidewalk. You ask your crush what her favorite dinosaur is. She says pterodactyl. Now there is no hose here. It's Waffle House, you're going to die. You have 3 hours to eat all this for $100 billion. Who you calling for help? 12 years old me after unknowingly swallowing a watermelon seed. Why do we change positions when it's the same hole? I don't understand golf at all. The world is falling to bits and everything is terrible, but at least I'm not in this car. Me staring directly at the arc after realizing welder's flash is a deep state lie to make people afraid of welding. How it feels to unlock the buttons on your calculator as you progress in school. I would go to Wall Street if this was the stock. This was the stock. This was the stock. This was the market. New car owners complaining about not having physical buttons. Me enjoying my 10+ year old used car that has lots of physical buttons. Men 13 in 1. I'm lacking intellectual sustenance. My brain is just not working. Brain not braining. Brained. Me jumping to conclusions when I send a text and don't get a reply in 3 minutes. Extroverts shitting in a urinal. Introverts peeing in a stall. Fact. 90% of doom scrollers log off right before they see a really good post. Girls with glasses are so gay. Why do you need glasses? To see boobs? Men's waist be so small, like what do you need that small waist for? For other men to grab it? Or where do you see yourself 10 beers from now? What is your 10 beer plan? This is why babies are born without teeth. White people pulling up to Pope is like Tartarus, creases Jordans, Men literally never get their trousers pulled down to reveal jelly boxer shorts with red hearts on them anymore. Be the American that Japan thinks you are. Co-op. PvP. 5v5 matchmaking. Finish your alcohol. There's sober kids in Africa. Yo Luigi. Yes, where is my child support? Couple costumes be like. Girlfriend costume. Boyfriend costume. When you watch the cursed videotape in the Ring movies. On the 7th day. 1987 Millionaire's Office. 2024 Millionaire's Office. The haters said I'm retarded, and they were correct. Honestly, a great call by the haters. Who wants warm feet when sleeping? Who wants to wear socks when sleeping? Point of view. Your girlfriend is taking you to the psych ward because you're insane. The only thin blow lines I respect are my local river and estuaries. White people's Dragon Ball. Why haven't we done this to Niagara Falls yet? Oh my god, I'm so glad they posted this. Because some people are meant to be wide and some small, and it's okay, love yourself queens and kings. Edit. Never mind, I think that's a gorilla, but still love yourself. How it feels when you gain a cat's trust and it starts to follow you. How we see Goku and Vegeta fighting. How Frieza sees Goku and Vegeta fighting. Girls on Insta. I will make good content and become famous. Show your body. My girlfriend and I risking our careers for 5 more minutes of snuggles. When you're reborn in Asia, but the parents are kind and did not drill the hell out of you to be a CEO of a company and simply wished you the best in the future. Roommate ordered DoorDash and they delivered it to the wrong address. Within 15 minutes it was claimed. I've got the clothes from every career I've ever had. The Spanish Inquisition? You didn't expect that? Be the Mexican they think you are. VPN commercials. I never log data, that's my ninja way. VPNs when. It was him. Me doing my homework at 1 AM because I thought it would only take 15 minutes. So it's like drugs? It's better than drugs, Jeremy. Why this slip and slide so itchy? Pool party at my house though. Nurse handed me the child and said my wife didn't make it. That's horrible. I'm sorry. I know. I told her to get me the one my wife made. This community protected. Neighborhood watch. Fitness influencers explained. Me then. Me now. 100% natty gains. Buy my vegan protein bar. Santa Deniers be like. Must have been the wind. How I feel when I say okay instead of arguing. 2025 arriving in 2 months. Me not being able to process time normally after the pandemic. Me begging the random thick goth girl that I saw across the street to sit on my face. Gen Z worried about the cost of living. Boomers. Economy. Would you kill one person or double it and give it to the next person? The psychiatrist commenting on how well the meds are working. Me who never took them. No villain in superhero media has ever done a better job at striking fear into my heart than the guy from Teen Titans who weaponize being British. Girls with the time machine. Oh my god. I'm your granddaughter. Boys with the time machine. Gentlemen. Doctor. I'm like Nuts from Burke, but instead of slaying apostles I ate an employee at a Kroger in Philly. Beaver duck. I ducking hate how good this AI shit is getting. I wanna sleep with Maya and all Twingo tonight. As you wish. Be quiet, dude. You're vibing in this economy. Give her a hug. Hug for a very long time. Worry I'm hugging for too long. Do you want me to let go? She squeezes me tighter. That makes me feel very lonely, friend. But also very happy for you. Wishing the best for you too. Somewhere in Balkans. Napoli, Italy. Mamma mia. Will you push this button? 99% chance of $1 million. 1% chance of becoming French. The controller you give to your sibling when they ask to play. Mommy, that man bald. Why you bald? Hair loss. Haha, he said loss. This cat's name is Italian Cities, look him up on Google. Okay. Good lord, there's Venice. Hanging with your boys on a wire must be so far for a bird. European archer. Manchurian archer. Japanese archer. American archer. Redneck demon core. This and some lesbian Shreks. Dudes be like. Soldier boy, tell em. My brother in Christ. You. I work at NASA. As a janitor. Roman Empire was the greatest empire ever. Then why is the meme in English? Germans in 1946. I'm from Buenos Aires. I buy groceries. They get eaten. I buy groceries. They get eaten. One reaction, I'll drop it. Me. Enters room for an important purpose. The room. Overused NNN memes. Here it comes. Putting teeth under your pillow for the tooth fairy. Putting dirt under your pillow for the dirt man. What happened? Cheating. Who choked? Me having a really good dream. My alarm clock. Birds of legs. Legs spelled backwards is gel. S government. G drones. ER. L real. Spread the word. How it feels to join an already established friend group. Me jumping into the sorts of heroin needle pit. Skinny. Smooth. This is a twink. I swear, mom. I didn't hit him that hard. That feeling after seeing some photos of your childhood. By the gods, what have I become? You read a funny YouTube comment. Hee hee. Edit. Oh my god, thanks for all the likes, mommy, I'm famous. Not hee hee. Genie light comes on. Wish for infinite wishes. Engine explodes. Shouldn't have tried to fool him. When you hit the gym every day, but you're still a virgin. Moderators, this peasant is disturbing my tea time. Please get rid of them right now. Me staring at myself on FaceTime instead of my parents. Egyptians to the UK Museum. Return the slab. Non-human. Biologic. This is an alien. I think. Bros. Caps lock. He does exactly what I do. Shift, but better. Woman. Pretends to be asleep so she can be carried inside. A Uber driver. Girls, why do guys never pick up our hints? They're hints. I think I may have schizophrenia. Cool. When you finish wiping, but your stomach starts rumbling. Depression in your 20s. Depression in your 30s. There is no dire emergency. Do you accept your duty to return the cart, even though you gain nothing? When you stick to the same PC for more than a decade, does it end? I see you had a really rough day. Let's get some sleep. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a nightmare. Okay. And make you sleep twisted so your neck hurts. Thanks. Reject modernity. Return to tradition. Doing cardio at gym. QT 3.14 on treadmill next to me. Ask her if she wants to grab a coffee after her workout. She declined. Well, we had a good run. Force my whole body to become limp. Fly backwards off treadmill into the dumbbell rack behind me. Your ginger classmate after PE class. I'm single because nobody believes that I'm single. I'm gonna Shane Dawson that cat. When I see someone who owns the same car I do, but I own it better than them. Just saw this on my girlfriend's phone. Their customer service is like no other. Pizza Hut, good night. So are you gonna meow back or not? When she breaks up with him for me. Baxter, it's been 7 days and you haven't been adopted. Time for your euthanasia. Yes, Peter. Shrimp and some head for $13? This gotta be the greatest deal in the history of mankind. Ubisoft. High prices, scandals, repetitive, innovationless, and anti-consumer. Why does everybody hate me? I know you're having a bad day, so you made it worse. All boys with long hair must be tied up. Thank you. Your Honor, if you are what you eat, then my client is an innocent man. $0.10. He is worth more. Elva Vincent. Manager. I'm not ashamed of making a pointless meeting on Monday at 9 AM. Me. Exactly. That's the problem. You should be. When do you shut down your laptop? Hardcore gamers. We don't do that here. Mars rover dies. Oh man, that's not good. I hope NASA recovered all the data for the science. Rice cooker dies. You ducking piece of shit. Normal people. Important info on health and safety. Subscription paywall. Every week since Jesus died and saved it all. If you earned $100,000 per week, there would still be 91 Americans richer than you today. Me looking at bro after he revealed that he's been wearing a wire for the last 5 years. The rest of my keyboard. My N-R-I-G-E keys. I'm tired, boss. Mouse. Hamster. Rename the wireless mouse to hamster. I wanted a duck. I got a duck. I love my duck. It's not a good game without mods. Mother duckers waiting 3 hours for all their mods to load and update so they can play the game. Villains when it's over. This is not over. Born on January 2000. Born on December 1999. When someone finally gives in and watches a quality anime for the first time. My god, I get it. My younger self watching me going to bed at 9 on a weekend. How you think I'm versus how I really am. Turning 29. Turning 30. PC gamers when they realize a picture is only 1 FPS. My brain after my crush looks at my direction by mistake and I start imagining our epic love story. So it begins. Thanos. Snaps. Pregnant women. Me telling my Tesla robot all the nasty things I'm gonna do to it. Woman lists room for $900 a month, but renter must share bed with her. The internet had been left in shock after someone was charging $900 rent for a room which requires the tenant to share the same bed as them. Posture reveal. Me seeing that the hawk to a girl got a clothing line and podcast, but I can't get a text back. Stop saying brave when you mean racist. Racist. Select all squares with vehicles. I'm cutting. Jim Ross. 14-year-old girls. Age is just a number. People who just turned 30 yesterday. Latinx. Philippines. I'm coming for you dogs. My Tesla robot when I tell it to split apart like a Lego character in a video game. when I make a comment and I keep getting notifications every 5 seconds because 2 random people are arguing in the replies. So you're under. They are called femboys, Aunt Mary. Working on my sad children's book idea. For 100 years he gave them syrup and never once was offered pancakes. This dude was selling Ernie an eighth in front of our innocent childish eyes. Me when I used ChatGPT to pass the bar exam and get my first client the death penalty, they were the victim. When you've cycled through all your music, but nothing's really hitting. If Taylor Swift is so good, then why wasn't her music in any Tony Hawk game? You'll over Shrek-shalized mommy and daddy, I'ma make my kid call me twin or something. What the duck was the point of this image? I really like men that think ahead. I already drank a liter of pineapple juice. What? You got 3 wishes. I want to be white, have a lot of water, and want to see many vagines. You bloody bastard. We have updated our privacy policy. Okay, I'ma work at McDonald's like normal people. Damn, real work is tough. Let me come back being president. When you notice a bruise you're not sure how you got. Poke. History in school. History as a hobby. Oh my god, you are so noob at this game. Yes, I know, I'm trying my best. Bro, you are trash. Yeah, I was busy with your mom, so I didn't get the time to be better at this game. How it feels to inherit your father's anger issues. Would you guys still follow me if I was a worm? Oh, my first time talking to girls. Didn't think I'd get this far. You're a girl, right? I'm a 65-year-old trucker from Utah. Ha, choke me daddy. Me. Feeds her Popper's biscuits with no drink. Guys, I have a bad news. 550 divided by 2 is not 225. This tastes like juice. I'm not drunk yet. Ah, what a delicious and refreshing beverage. My thirst is quenched. Dr. Pepper, you did it again. I tell my mom about Diddy. She went to his party 10 years ago. My little brother is 10. Mosquitoes when they suck the blood of kids who eat lunchly. No, that's so unrealistic. Gotta hit the gym and buy a sword. When the apocalypse arrive, but it's not your problem yet. Unemployed people when they realize they have to eat breakfast and play video games tomorrow. Pay our subscription to watch your movies and series. Random pirate site. I have everything you want for free. Me when I see a game from 20 years ago and it says 2005 and not 1996. My boss looking at my negative drug test results. So, you're just weird. Suddenly after my first cup of coffee. Miyazaki is my favorite creator. Same. Just to feel something. I'll wake up at 5 AM and be a billionaire. My dad who has been waking up early for years. You go to the bathroom to take a dump. It's just a fart. Visualizing in the mirror the man I want to become. Chinese zoo accused of painting donkeys black and white to look like zebras. Stripes look a mess. They've invented a gas that cures every disease a person has when it is inhaled. It's called helium. Me expressing my thoughts in writing. Also me expressing those thoughts in verbally. 8-year-old me when I play a game rated E10+. Jingster. Sorry if I come off as unusual. Me, a nation, logging in to read American news every day because it's entertaining, while having no idea what's happening in my own country. I won't tell anyone when I win the lottery, but there will be signs. Men be like, where can I find a goth girlfriend? My brother in Christ, we killed her. Where is the ducking sandwich? Music groups in the 60s searching for a random word from the dictionary so they can put the before it and use it as their name. Cats stepping precisely on people's nuts every time they come to sit on their lap be like. Renters complain that their Bulgarian landlord charges them more because they are Turkish. Renters in an apartment in Queens, New York City, only found out they were being overcharged rent after discussing with other residents who were not Turkish about the recent rent increase raised by Mr. Kratini, a Bulgarian national, and Mr. Yilmaz. That's an interesting surname. Your rent has been increased by 600%. No. $10 million cash or sleep here for 10 days? Listen to mom. 10 years ago, always say no to strangers. Now, no. Virginity is cool. Remain pure. Sklop 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 sklop. Oh hell nah, not my son. Oh hell yeah, let's go son. How it feels knowing wokeness is dying. It's Mark. You're in a coma, and I have been trying to get this message to you for years. From what doctors discovered in your dreams, you believe that I'm some sort of internet celebrity, but I'm actually your husband. Please baby, wake up. Me, Genie, you get 3 wishes. I wish to never die a virgin. Makes me immortal. If you're not drinking 13 beers with me, I can only assume you're drinking 13 beers against me. Why does every band from the 2000s have a guy that looks like this? Your friend that's getting into spirituality, day 1. Your friend 5 years later. My crush who loves to go out every night. Me who thinks 7 PM is late. Extract here. Being vegan isn't that bad. Listen kid, I don't have much time. The fox actually says. Who getting the orcs? She's way too unrealistic. Do men actually expect women to look like this? I must head to gym at this very moment to look like him. Girlfriend. Being romantic. Hey, you are so hard. Grandpa. Slams the door open. You wanna know what was hard? The war. Imagine doing the dishes with this view. Do you know which Shrek's position produces the ugliest kids? I don't know. Which one? Ask your parents. Realizing you're alone because you're a bad person. Hanging with your boys on a wire must be so far for a bird. Tell me more about yourself. Me trying to remember who I am. When you have to read the same page over and over cause you keep zoning out. Me after I tried my last 16 passwords before realizing I typed my username wrong. Grandma, you boys are so handsome. How come you don't have girlfriends? Me and my brother. Nobody, Gerald, but as a jewelry salesman. How do ya like that silver? Me deleting my post and story because my other personality saw it and disagree. I guess we doing cars now. Surface web, deep web, dark web, page 2 of Google. People that can kill cockroaches with their bare feet. Satan. When people try talking to you right after you wake up. Me. They told me to grow a pair, so I did. Chicken.zip. When you're too broke to buy your dream car, so you just watch other people drive it on YouTube. Why do you flatten your hair? Because the hair gets straighter and longer. Why is your dick burnt? I wish I had her body. I wanna suck her fat titties. Girlfriend and boyfriend fights. Her bestie. Her. A bitch. Me. Tall, handsome, funny, caring, loyal, loving, honest, patient, understanding, generous, forgiving. You can't stand backwards on stairs. He's not my sugar daddy. He's just one of those home generators powered by cum. Me playing a new game in 2070. How do I reload again? Kid, it's Alt plus F4. Me. Do not cite the deep magic to me, bitch. I was there when it was written. Me. Can I go to the bathroom? Teacher. You should choose your words more carefully. Holy crackers. How I looked at my overweight friend when he asked how are we going to escape this bear. When I'm trying to be the bigger person but I hear, that's what I thought. How dudes in middle school treated Axe body spray. Shower in a can. Me wanting to relax by playing games after a long day. 4-hour update. Ducky Shreks. I just wanna be now. Mom says, there are lots of fish in the sea. Meanwhile, me in the sea. My fav pic of us. Who is this? Sorry, wrong number. You're ugly. I'm not letting that get to my head. Me 5 seconds later. How I look at someone after they just caught me having a full-blown conversation with myself. Biggest flex in Naruto. Huh. Am I sweating? No, it's just rain. These fool could never make me sweat. Welcome to a British pub with got single mother with a kid in tow, malnourished football fan, guy who sinks a pint in one gulp, university student descending into alcoholism. When you tell a whole story and forget to unmute your mic. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Why does water taste better at night? Are you high? Am I what? Hi. Hello. You can pick up cola with a spoon, but not with a fork. It's because of these slots. You are now the party owner. Sorry I can't stay longer, I have a lot to do around the house. Me at home. Homework. Games. Cash. System 32. Free spicy pumpkins. Try one. Trick or treat. I'm sorry, Jack. There's not enough room. I'm craving $700. Me, a German, 1 week into my US vacation, and we forgot the taste of bread. What's stopping you from achieving your goals? The feds. Steve Harvey breaking down in tears when he realizes that the plasma grenade on his knee cannot be disarmed. The TSA agent after I whisper, "Don't be a hero," before walking through the security checkpoint. There is motion at your front door. Me ignoring other girls and staying loyal to that one girl who ain't even mine. We all know a girl who can find out everything about a person in less than an hour. I will grant you 3 wishes. I wish for mosquitoes go to extinct. Yeah, duck them. Good wish, bro. You still have 3 wishes. What has helped you not to go insane this year? Nothing. I'm insane. The beastly urge to be mean when I'm a little bit annoyed. You barbarians will never amount to anything. Oh yeah. Then why isn't this meme in Latin? Anime girl's dad. Anime girl's mom. When you realize wearing an ice skin doesn't make you better at the game. Me and her. I'll let her eat my face off cause she's pretty. When your owner tries to converse you into vegan. Find a mounted machine gun in a game. It does not have infinite ammo. Can you save me some pizza? Sorry, I think it's already saved. RPG games be like defense +2, defense +69. I hate Mondays. I don't understand why he has to go to work. Me too. He says he has to earn money. But why? We have everything we need. Yeah. Let's eat the couch. That's the best idea I've heard all day. When your crush rejects you and asks if you're okay, I'm not damaged. Chess 2. Now with open world. My face before I got all my fillers. Look at my glow now. Wife, I hope you guys are being safe out there. What's happening in the garage? When you finally manage to sleep 8 hours. Not everyone wants money. Some people want love. But I want money.